Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships Legends. I am your faithful captain, Random Stegosaur, and accompanying me are my two division mates, Bob in the Fubuki, and Pens in probably my favorite Tier 5 American... Oh geez. Oh no, I did not just say that. I did not just say that. Britain, America, I'm so sorry. My favorite Tier 5 British battleship, the Queen Elizabeth. Maybe I should I edit that out? No. I've made the mistake. I must come to terms with it. But before we get into the video, I would just like to say that, if you want to hit that subscribe button, that would be pretty cool of you. I'm not saying you have to. All I'm saying is like, if you don't, your console will probably crash and you will never be able to play WoWs again. Although, from a matter of perspective, that might not be such a bad thing. But hitting that subscribe button does help out my channel to grow and for other people to see my videos, and so I can get rich and famous and buy wargaming and revamp the game and make the game better. So there you go. Random Stegosaur, new CEO of Wargaming. Right, so the Pensacola. What's to like about it? And that's it. Thanks for the video, guys. No, alright, seriously. What's to like about this ship? Well, in terms of damage output, it's pretty high up there. Slow reload, 15 seconds, but the high explosive does tend to hit pretty hard. American 203mm high explosive. I think it gets, Pensacola gets like a 10% fire chance, something like that. And you have 10 of these shells coming at you every 15 seconds. So, a bit sluggish on the reload, but you have a high explosive damage output, and on top of that you can lob shells that tend to obstruct the firing of most other nations' lines. Oof. What's not to like about it, however, is the absolutely pitiful bow, stern, and deck plating that will get pretty much overmatched by... Okay, well, it can only be overmatched by, I think, the Queen Elizabeth's guns. The largest caliber guns at Tier 5. Unless you get down-tiered and you end up going against Colorados, North Carolinas, Nelsons with 16-inch guns, then you absolutely, yes, will be overmatched by everything from every angle. And just like that, both my division mates are dead. So I am the only one left on this flank. So yeah, what's not to like about it is the absolutely pitiful armor. Remember, it's a heavy cruiser because it displaces more tonnage, but it only displaces more tonnage not because it has more armor, but because it has bigger guns. So speaking of high explosive damage output, the armor piercing output is nothing to sneeze at. These American 203s will absolutely wreck the broadside of any light, heavy, or even battleship. You're not likely to really get too many citadels on battleships if you aim at the main belt, but if you aim at the mid to upper belt, or even the bow armor of American and German battleships, you can citadel them. But that's in the most ideal of circumstances. Where the Pensacola does tend to shine the most, however, is hiding behind islands, lobbing high explosive and armor piercing over them, undetected, and farming damage. Or in kiting positions like this, we are fighting a tactical withdrawal to the center of the map to rendezvous with the rest of my teammates, but we are kiting away the Bayern and the T-61. Speaking of kiting, no torpedoes. Just like most other American cruisers, you do not get torpedoes. So when you are kiting, you're strictly relying on your maneuverability and getting all of your guns to bear. Alright, so this is not looking too great right at the moment. We're down 2 ships. My division mates, ironically, were the first 2 casualties, which is, that never happens. That's just weird, but whatever. Shots out to the Trento, trying to lob this over the island. I'm not too hopeful, however, but, alright, well, never mind. That wasn't bad. Could have been a lot better, but, I mean, that was, like 200 damage, maybe? So we're just going to park behind this island and farm the Bayern as we come back and get our first kill of the match. Well, not we as in like I, but we as in the team. The Fubuki does take out the Pensacola. So what else to like about this ship? Alright, no, I think that's actually it. Good, solid, heavy armor piercing with improved penetration angles. 70 degrees is the minimum guaranteed penetration angle. Good high explosive. You can lob over islands with high fire chance and high alpha damage. That is pretty much it. I mean, yeah. Like, if you can think of anything, if you can think of anything else good about this ship, let me know. AA is decent for tier 5. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, on to the bad things. The turret traverse sucks ass. It has no armor. It maneuvers like a brick. It's not particularly fast. The hydro, it has hydro, but it's not too good. Let's see, the turrets tend to get knocked out pretty fast. It eats a lot of high explosive damage. Let's see, it kind of sucks when it comes to a turning circle. I think the turning circle is measured more so in postcodes than it is hundreds of meters, unless you have a double rudder shift build, which I do, and it still kind of sucks. It's only like a 15% cooldown. Let's see, did I say the turret traverse sucks? Because the turret traverse is really bad. So close quarters engagements, when you get caught point blank by a DD, is not too particularly well. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and no torpedoes. But I mean, even if they did get torpedoes, they'd be American torpedoes, so really slow and not that many of them, so would it be that bad? Maybe. So, in the middle of the map, we have a Pensacola who, hello, come to daddy. 10 203 millimeter armor piercing right into your broadside. Yes, sir, I'll take that. Engines are knocked out, but he repairs. Starting to reverse behind the island, one of our guns gets knocked out, but we send the other 3 out to him anyway. This is definitely a Q. Oh, I didn't lead that far enough. Fuck me. So we were getting pincered in pretty good. The Pensacola is going to get away, sadly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is this it? Is it? Oh my god, I am brilliant. I mean, I don't mean to boast, but I am brilliant. Okay, so that brings us. I'm sorry, that was great. I gotta give myself a pat on the back. We are getting pincered in pretty hard, though. From the middle of the map, they're not really pushing, but they have kind of just snugged up to these islands to use these for cover. The right flank, more so, is where we need to be worried about, especially since we just lost our first destroyer of the match. But we're going to see if we can't claw back another one with these broadside shots at the Trento. Survey says... Ooh, those look good. Hate it. Oh, wait, hold on. I did send shots out before he disappeared. And 2 over pins, okay. So we were 4-6. I am getting pretty much just blapped from everywhere. I've got the Trento shooting over that island. I've got a Scharnhorst pushing mid-ish. An Ismail and a Japard down the far right. I've got to get out of here. I'm going to sneak a Confederate, it looks like, though, on my way out. But I've got to get out of here. There is quite literally nothing I could do. My DD, which is a Fubuki, I believe, is... Well, I was going to say he was fighting a good withdrawal from the mid. And then I saw he was trying to open water gunboat a Japard and an Ismail. He's bold. I'll give him that. He's very bold. I would not be risking that, but I can't really talk. I mean, like, he's winning. The Japard is winning the gunboat, or the Japard, excuse me, is winning a gunfight. Fuck, I can't speak. The Fubuki is winning a gunfight with the Japard. Jesus Christ, there we go. At least he was, and he did. But they ended up trading, which was unnecessary, because if he had just stayed and gotten out of there and continued to kite, or at least let the Trento help him, he probably would have gotten away alive. But he smoked up, and then instead of retreating, rushed to the Japard. So instead of walking away from that alive, he gets a trade. So I have to take out 4 battleships and a heavy cruiser, along with my last surviving teammate, who also has less than 5,000 health, just like me. So the worst thing that could happen is a Scharnhorst popping out around the corner of the island, at less than 7 kilometers with my flat broadside. Oh shit, a Scharnhorst just popped around the corner with my flat broadside. God damn it. Ooh, how did I survive that? Okay. So good news and bad news. Good news, I got a fire. Bad news, I'm fucked. I'm the last surviving teammate. Oh, another fire, but I'm about to die. Oh my god, I survived that. Okay, wait, hold on, I got this. Get the Trento. Before the Scharnhorst reloads, turn bow in, and then you can maybe ram the Scharnhorst. Trento is done? No, oh, I missed that. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, okay, I didn't miss. The shells didn't land. I thought I missed. But the Scharnhorst ends up taking me out, and my valiant attempt at a carry is halted, and we lose. But still, that was a good game. It was not meant to be, though. But if you liked this video and you want to see more, leave a like and a subscribe and a comment down below, and I will catch you next time. Peace.